Princess?
Prithvi's got important data on it. Personal data.
I wasn't looking at your data.
Still peeking at other people's examination papers, huh, Prithvi?
I haven't peeked at anybody's papers.
No. But you took a whole sheet out of my company law report in our final year.
So I took a couple of sheets, but I didn't peek.
Still 21 years old.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It's getting a little chilly in here.
I've got a pullover in my car.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of hot chai.
Something a little stronger might help.
I've got a bottle of Fanny and my motorcycle if you want it.
Booze, that'll do.
You guys aren't going to start drinking now.
I don't see any no drinking signs around here.
I thought you filmy guys love booze.
How can you say that, Akash? You of all people.
How do you know what sort of a person I really am?
I knew what sort of person you were.
People change.
Look, there's some wood in the fireplace. Let's build a fire. It'll keep you warmer than the Fanny.
Okay, you win. No booze.
There is a flight to Toronto at 1 a.m. this morning. I would very much like to be on it.
I'll be happy to punch a boarding card for you.
But we don't even know who called us here. Or why.
Yes, and at the rate we're going, it's going to take us another 13 years to find out.
It just doesn't make any sense. Only the 5 of us knew this message.
And this rendezvous point.
I just don't understand how another person could have found out about this. Are you sure none of you told anybody?
Not a word.
We took a vow of silence. I kept mine.
Does telling your hairstylist count?
Prithvi.
Just kidding. I haven't told a soul. Not even my gorgeous wife. Cross my heart.
Akash,
Do you even need to ask?
people change.
So, if none of us has told anybody, then how did this person learn of the secret message?
Just what are you trying to insinuate?
Wait a minute. The biscuit tin.
Under the banyan tree.
Damn this rain.
I've always wondered why we had to bury that piece of paper under that damn tree.
It seems childish now, doesn't it?
It meant something then.
What?
I don't know. It was Akash's idea. Let's ask him.
Akash, what did it mean?
Yes, I mean, why did we put that piece of paper inside that biscuit tin and bury it?
It was to remind us of something we wanted to forget.
What did you say, Akash, that night when we buried it?
You should remember, you're the actor.
You said, this isn't a piece of paper. This is a piece of each one of us. And then you burnt a bit of it and said,
That's Shama.
And then you muddied a bit and said, that's Prithvi.
We blew on it gently and said, that's Pavan.
I let a drop of dew from a rose fall on it. And I said, that's Varsha.
and then you held it up to the sky and said, this is Akash.
I dug it up before I came in.
But we were supposed to dig it up together. I remember that.
There's no sense in bringing this up.
There is one more person who is a part of this paper. His mark is on it too. This is his blood.
Akash, you dug it up.
Alone.
That's why you had dirt all over you when you shook my hand.
I couldn't wait.
Anyway, digging it up proves one point.
What?
The words on that paper are the same as the ones received by us on our messages in the last 24 hours. That's what made us leave everything and dash down here to this guest house. So anybody could have dug it up, copied the message and buried the box again.
That box hadn't been disturbed in 13 years.
How can you be so sure?
The roots of the tree had grown over the tin.
What if someone had dug up the box and copied the message right after we buried it? 13 years ago.
Was Lou okay?
More bearable than your company.
You really hate my guts, don't you?
Where are the others?
Shama and Varsha went to look for something to eat or drink.
And Akash?
Yes! Bas Jafar. Married the princess. I'm the Prince of Persia. Cigarette? You're smoking at the ears anyway.
You still think those pathetic puns are amusing, don't you?
Look, let's get one thing straight. I'm as ecstatic, shall we say, to see you as you are to see me. So why don't we be cool until this whole thing is over and say ciao gracefully, okay? Amanda must be hopping mad.
When did you get that?
This finger? I've had it for 30-something years.
Your cellular phone.
That. Couple of months. Shit!
It's a storm. You'll have to wait till it passes.
Great. There goes my marriage. Tomorrow this time, I'm a divorcee.
When did India get cellular phones?
Couple of months?
You know, on my taxi ride here from the airport, I saw dish antennae on practically every roof.
So?
So it was the first time I realized that India has satellite television.
No kidding.
It's really strange. Back in Canada, you know, we Indians are so manic about our culture, our tradition. You come to India, and what do you get? MTV culture. I was reading an article in an Indian magazine on the flight. This magazine was called Today, World Today,
India Today.
India Today. There was this huge article about television software production companies. Quite amazing. You were pretty big on television back in MII. You wanted your own software production company. You pretty much saw the boom coming, didn't you?
So?
So, did it work out?
Work out?
Yes. How's your company doing?
Look,